What's going on, guys? Jiggle back with another video, and in this one I'm gonna be doing my best to show you guys how I defend and play offense against AIs on ultimate difficulty. I'm not gonna waste too much of your time. You guys know we just get into this. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and a better New Year with your families and friends. But yeah, let's get into the video, guys. So I believe we're playing against an 88 rated team. I'm just gonna show you guys how I defend and play it like offense. Right here, I'm holding my DM Valverde, just trying to force my opponent out of bounds, not really giving him that back option, right? Going forward, you just take the space that's given to you. You don't overdo anything. Step overs are your best friend, all right? Step overs are definitely your best friend. They give you the space. Ball roll scoops are also a good friend of yours as well. Try not to overdo it with the AIs. They tend to obviously be button readers. We all know this. Just take the space that's given to you. Try not to overdo it. Most of the time you will lose the ball. Sometimes you won't. But just once you know their tendencies, it'll come a lot easier. So look, I lost the ball here. I don't fully press. I like press, but kind of back off here. But I don't want to obviously give that pass to the inside as well to De Bruyne. So then I back up, switch. Always switch to your DMs. Right here, I'm locked onto Sissoko. I'm just trying to watch that pass to Haaland, right? I don't want that pass to Haaland because that's the threat here, right? So I'm okay with him playing that over the top. I'll live with that. That's fine. So I use the up here. I mostly use the up all the time unless I'm really in a sticky situation. Again, just going out, just step overs again, your best friend, ball roll scoops. Just take the space that's given to you. Like you don't have to rush your attack. Just the building up is a good way to beat the computer as well. We do manage to score here, I believe. Yes. And then on defense now, see, look, I'm quickly locked onto Sissoko. I'm running him down, all right? I'm running him down. I don't want to give him that option to the striker because that's where the threat is. You could always bait and switch to the winger. Step overs again, your best friend for getting an attack started quickly if you feel like the space is there. Quickly try to run back with your CDMs. Do not try to use your CBs. Once you do use your CBs, it will put you in a bad situation. If you do, you see like second man and then watching the pass was a good thing that I did there. It's not terrible. See, stick to your CDMs. CDMs are a very cool key asset to not getting scored on against the AIs as well. You see, I believe we score here. No, we don't actually. See. This is my first time doing a voiceover to you guys, so I'm absolutely trying my best to see what I can do to help you guys. I think Haaland gets through here, but I quickly switched to Mendy because I knew that if I was to keep running with my center back, I wouldn't have made it to him. So I quickly switched to Mendy to get that ball back. Let me see what I do here. When I lose the ball, I quickly all the time switch to my DMs, right? DMs are super important. Once they get beat, there's obviously nothing you could do. You have to navigate elsewhere. So I try to cut out the middle, all right? I try to bring Mendy into the middle to just stop that pass. They still pass it, but I'll still live with that because I still have Mendy to track back and Militao there as well to support. See, I bait the... One thing that I do a lot is I bait to come up and then I'll go back. There's times where you have to use her up. Unfortunately. That's just 50-50 in my opinion, but try not to like fully commit to them because once they do, they do these moves and skill moves that'll just send you to Narnia and have you beat. Again, on offense, just see the space that's given to you. Scoop turns are your best friend. Here, let me see. So quickly onto your DM. Track the run. Stay side by side with him. You can do second man. Second man helps as well, but don't overhold second man because that'll really screw you as well. See, I'm tugging on his tugging away. Second manning if I can, just to try and get the ball back. I do manage to get it back. That's when you have to use her up. You can't. I'm not saying never touch your CBs, but if they're like, if you feel like you can get the ball, definitely use her up, right? That's a time where I felt comfortable where I should get the ball back. Corner kicks, you guys know the vibes. Always bring your keeper out, all right? Let me go back for you guys on that. Corner kicks, always bring your keeper out to about here for this, like for the AIs, and hold Y, all right? If you don't hold Y, they won't catch the ball themselves, because when you hold Y, it makes them track into that yellow marker to catch the ball, all right? And then from there, you could just either counterattack. You could actually score a lot of goals from counterattacks, from corner kicks. I lost the ball here. Let me see. I'm just holding Valverde. See, I'm just watching that crucial pass to Haaland, right? Because that's who they want to give it to. That's the pace guy. That's their scorer. You see, back them up. Let them turn away. Second man. User up so Haaland has to pass away. You see this? You see KDB in this situation? KDB is definitely the key person here. You see, I definitely marked that middle. Just mostly mark out the middle, guys. Once you mark out the middle, they'll have nowhere else to go but out wide. All right. And unfortunately, in these situations, it gets really sticky when they press. We all know how their press is. The press is ridiculous. Yeah, just do as best you can. Just watch the middle. Try not to give them too much space in the middle. Let them go wide, all right? Let them go wide. If they want to kick it out wide, that's fine. That's perfect for you. It's the middle is where they're dangerous, all right? See, I'm locking onto Valverde here. Just trying to cut out the passing lanes as best I can. That's all you could do, guys. Just try to cut out the passing lanes as best as you can. Step overs, again, your best friend. Step overs are very, very key. Just use the space that's given to you again. I did lose the ball here. It's tough. Again, I'm on Sissoko watching the run. Once you use her up, see, like if you don't use her up, and they know, like, they're button readers, okay? They are button readers, guys. If you don't use her up, Haaland will keep running and he'll be gone. He'll literally run to the net and score. But when you use her up, it kind of gets them shaking, right? Don't overcommit, but use her up to let them know that you're there. You know what I mean? So Haaland ends up passing away here. We're using her up with like one-on-one. That was a good read there. We did manage to mark out the pass. I'm gonna go back and show you guys that again. See this here? Look at the situation, all right? Look at this. It's either I let him go left or I watch that pass. That can be a goal, right? So I chose pass. If he ends up reading me and goes left, then I'll have to just pray that Courtois makes a save. See, they're pressing like crazy. All you can do is watch the middle, guys. All you can do is watch the middle. Defense is rocking. It's going crazy, trying to get out. When the press is tough, it's really hard to get out. I know you guys must feel really, really bombarded by the press. But yeah, once you guys get out, you'll have a lot more space to do what you want. That can lead to goals, but obviously getting out is very, very tough. Like, just trying to get the space here. And then I couldn't get through there. Could not get through. On defense, I'm just trying to track the middle, guys. Middle. Watching the crucial passes. Trying to mark out the players that can hurt me. I do also show, like, I do put my webcam on about in the 60th minute. I do show my webcam, so you guys do know that it is me playing and not somebody else. But yeah, just watch the middle, guys. Keep watching the middle. Watch the middle. You see, like, you have to try and bait. You see how I kind of baited there? It's Messi. I know Messi has very, very good dribbling. So look at what I did here. Look what I did here, guys. I switched. I'm comfortable enough to play squad battles on Ultimate to guard these guys like one-on-one. I just have that confidence. I don't know why. So look at what I do. I bait. I quickly go inside, right? I'm showing him the outside, all right? I'm showing him the outside. And I know Militao's jockey is fast enough to catch Messi, right? And body him. So I catch up, body Messi, get the ball back. Easy possession back, right? That doesn't work all the time against them, but like most of the time it does, all right? That probably would not have worked against Holland there. I would not have probably did that against Holland, but against smaller players or players you know you're faster than, I would highly recommend doing it. So we lose the ball here. Trying to get my CDMs back. Grabbing your CDMs and bringing them back, key. You don't want to quickly switch to your CBs unless you have to. Mark the passing lanes as best you can. That's all you can do. Second man when you have to. If you see a guy going to the corner, let me go back for you guys. If you see a guy going to the corner, like he passes it out wide, and you know that if you hold second man here, that you'll be able to help and guard the inside, do it. All right, you'll get the ball back a lot of the time. Mendy unfortunately made the play himself, which is that's easy. That's blessed for us, right? But if he was to cut back here, then Sissoko would have ate that up for us as well. So we got the ball back. We have possession. See what we could do here. Step overs again, your best friend. Again, just watch the middle, guys. The middle is important. Middle. You know, create the space. Don't try not to overdo it. Just do the skill moves that are do the skill moves that are necessary. All right. The keeper somehow threw it out to us. We sold. So we're not trying to overcommit. We kind of just overcommitted there. I don't know what happened. I think we like slid or something. Playing it over the top ball. I'm okay. We're usering up. It's like you just have to use the reps sometimes, guys, and you just have to be confident enough to do it. Like you can't always rely on the CDMs. All right. Let's see what Holland does here. You see, like, don't overcommit. See, he got a bundle there. There's nothing. We see, like, for this here, I know these happen to you guys a lot because it happens. It happens, all right? You guys can play the perfect game, all right? The perfect game, whether it's on Legendary or Ultimate. Play the perfect game, and you think you tackle it, right? Here, look at this. I read Holland. Look at that. That should be the ball. That should be my ball. But the bundle is real. They play a good pass. Unfortunately, very lucky enough, Valverde was there to be like in the perfect position for us. And then we just move off of that. All right, guys. Let's see what we could do here on attack. We need 2 more goals. 5 goals is the cutoff. See what we could do here. Take the space given to us. You don't want to run into these guys because they'll tackle the ball immediately. Just take the space given to you. Work it around. Scoop turn your best friend, guys. Scoop turn is your best friend. Remember that. Remember guarding the middle. See, Holland's trying to run now. He's trying to run. Guard that middle. Your CBs, like I'm using Gold Militao, right? Your CBs will get in the right spot. If you give them a chance, all right? If you give them a chance, they'll get the ball back for you for an easy interception, guys. Remember, watch that middle. The passes will get through. There's nothing you can do. All you can do is do the best you can, right? Just do the best you can. You see, that's Messi. I'm going to attack Messi all day with Militao. That's babyland. Messi's a little boy. Look. Messi's a little boy. Shout out to GOAT Messi, but he's a little boy in this game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he had to get off the field. He couldn't hang with the man Militao. I'm sorry. Let's move on from that. So they subbed in Rashford for Messi. We need 1 more goal to get the 5, guys. Can Mbappe get it for us? Nope, he gets caught up too. And it happens, man. Like they're faster than literally everyone on the field. All right. Remember, watch the middle as best you can. Watch that middle. Cut out any angles you can, any threatening angles. All right, that can like that can cause some discomfort to your defense. He was saucing Hakimi there, but luckily he dribbled out of bounds. Remember, just watch them, just watch the passes. You don't gotta fully attack them unless you want to, but just watch the passes, watch the passes, watch the passes. When you feel comfortable using up, the user up, Whenever you feel comfortable to user up on your center back, user up, all right? But make sure you're confident. Don't just do it just to do it, all right? Because certain players will skill you and just score, or will bend or just bundle through you. All right, we need one more goal, one more goal. Let's see if we can get the last goal. McGiddy, little McGiddy cancel. Reverse Elastico did not work there. Remember, watch that middle, guys. Watch that middle. Bait. You see the bait? I baited there. Just look at the bait. Look at the bait. The AIs sometimes fall for the bait. All right, they sometimes fall for the bait. Look again. Look again. I came to the left and went to the right, and I got the ball back. All right, look, look. I showed left. And went to the right, immediately where he turned. Got the ball back. Well, I didn't get it back, but you know how EA likes to, likes to scam us sometimes. But it is what it is. So look, Hakimi 1-on-1. Aerial ball, that's tough. All right, it was offside, I think. Okay. Remember, when it's 4-0, you do need the last goal, but you also do not want to give up a clean sheet. All right, it's gonna happen sometimes. No one's perfect, but if you can get the fifth one without conceding the fifth goal, like the one goal, then like that's good as well. It's like some good one-on-one defending here too, guys. Forcing them out wide. Remember, forcing them out wide, but also being comfortable to want to use her up against the AI. All right, because they do like to do a lot of skilling. We know this. Trying to watch that middle. You see, like if you use her up, your players will be in the right position. They'll give you a chance to get the ball back. All right. Try not to be afraid to use her up. All right, but don't overcommit it as well. So we score the fifth goal here. That's the end of the game. Let's see how many points we did here. Let's see how many points we got this game. Let's see. It was 32-73. That's not terrible. All right, that's not terrible. That's definitely good. If you can get these consistently, you'll get top 200. Top 200 is the same reward as number 1. All right, but if you get these kind of points, you'll get top 10, top 5 easily. All right. This was the team, guys, that we ended up playing against. It was 88 rated team, like I said. The team was very, very solid in my opinion. But yeah, I hope this helps. If you guys have any other questions, please leave a comment down below.